Hello there, it's me, Lavender Gray, here with a tarot reading. So I have three decks to choose from here. Each one has animals and messages from animal spirit guides or your familiar. So basically, what we're going to do is you pick which deck you want to find your familiar in, and I will pull a card and we will read what it says in the guidebook, and then we will do a little interview with the Luna Soul Tarot. Let's see what that card was. It was the Hierophant, Taurus. Um, but we'll do a little deck interview, familiar interview. And after that, we will be using these oracle cards to get some little bits of advice at the end of the reading. So I'm also going to try something new. As you can see, these cards are still in their boxes. I was going to do a little bit of ASMR tapping on the boxes at the beginning of the reading. I should be able to put like skip the ASMR part in the timestamps, but these boxes are just so tingly, 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 tingly. Um, I won't do the tapping with the tarot, but I thought we could have some fun in that regard. Other than that, that is all for me. Let me grab a D3, or excuse me, a D4, so that we can, there we go, get some randomization. If you're having trouble choosing which pile, you could be drawn to all three, which is totally okay. Probably multiple animals wanting to come through for you. If you can't decide, let's roll. Number two, the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. This is the Animal Apothecary, and this is the Cosmic Creatures deck. So take as much time as you need. You can pause the video to decide which card deck is calling to you, and I will see you in your reading. Okay? We have Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Talking about that eternal love. Love is a force that we can tap into whenever we desire. And last one is Divine Abundance. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Are we crooked? I think we're okay. I have headphones on connected to my phone with a cord, and I have the cord around the back of my neck so you can't see it. And if I move, I'm afraid I'm moving my phone. But anyway, some real behind the scenes of my filming setup, real patchwork circus we've got going on here. But I hate to leave you here, Pile 1, but this is the end of our reading. I am so happy that Tiger came through for you. Let's take one more look at this beautiful card. Tell me if this reading resonates for you. I would love to hear how you feel about Tiger and Tiger energy, and hopefully I helped you feel a little bit more empowered today. So without further ado, I shall close our reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for leaving likes, comments, and subscribbles. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 1. If you chose the Animal Apothecary, this reading is for you. On the inside of the box, we have medicine to fulfill your purpose. Put that to the side. And we shall get into your reading. Which animal wants to come through for pile number 1, universe? For our best and truest good, what animal spirit guide wants to come through for pile number 1? Oh, all right, let's take it. Claim your power with Tiger. Let's take a look to appreciate the art here. Claim your power. Okay, and let us go. Number 25. And this is on page 55. Anyone face to face with a tiger instantly shifts into a state of respect for her prolific power. Tiger summons you to connect with your greatest power, to overcome yourself, to overcome your doubts, fears, insecurities, and illusions of the ego, and to use boundaries. While many of the animals in the apothecary deck ask you to be accepting of your emotions, when this card comes up, it means enough is enough. Tiger does not appear now with the feminine energy of allowing. This is the masculine energy of taking action and creating what you want. It is time to care more about the end goal than the heavy emotions you are currently feeling. The action called for here is snap out of the illusion and get your thoughts in gear. When you change your thoughts of the world around you changes. Get in control of your thoughts and transform the story you tell yourself. You are not your feelings, so stop mistaking them for your identity. Shift perspective, conquer your emotions, and carve the life you desire. You can no longer submit to the identities and definitions that you once projected on yourself and others. It is time to move forward and initiate your power. When you stand in your greatness like a tiger, you have nothing to prove, for you just are. True power is not dictated or enforced. It is an energy that magnetizes others to want to help you in your cause. Once someone has to prove and display their strength, they've already lost it. Tiger's medicine says stop playing the victim of circumstance. Your power is even greater than Tiger's, yet you wallow in smallness and self-pity. How strange it is that one with so much power is so blinded by it. You feel imprisoned by your circumstances, yet the only prison is the story you painted over your circumstances. Tiger's medicine is to wake up, get real, change your story, change your life, claim your power. A bit of a wake-up call. All right, let's get right into what this familiar has to say to you. The first card we pick is going to be for them to describe themselves. We will go over strengths, weakness, what they can teach you, how you can best learn from and collaborate with them, and then the potential of the relationship. While I am shuffling, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And I really appreciate whenever you leave a like or comment or subscribe. It just makes me very happy. So thank you so much for being here and letting me read for you. Alright. Universe, Tiger, describe yourself for pile 1, please. I'll take this card that came out. The 7 of Wands, defending yourself. So this tiger is here to help you stick up for yourself, especially when you are feeling small and alone. This tiger is here to roar away any combatants. If there are people trying to put you down, this tiger is here to help you stand your ground and set boundaries for yourself. Like it was saying, now is not the time to be feeling like a victim. Now is the time to fight. This tiger might help you with work circumstances as well. They might be helpful to set boundaries at your job. They just want to roar and protect you. This tiger is very protective. Working with protective stones might be a way to connect with tiger. The strength as a familiar is the moon. Okay, they're going to help you get in touch with your deep subconscious and your deep emotions. The card, the book talked about not wallowing in your emotions. This is a way to move through them. I believe Cancer is the sign associated with the moon. We have a crustacean here signifying a hard exterior and a soft interior, and you might be feeling that right now. We also have a wolf and a domesticated dog pictured here, symbolizing the duality of wildness versus domestic, wild versus tame. And we have the beautiful moon here. These, this is a new deck for me, and the art is just stunning. So the strength is going to help you move through your shadow. This the book really called you out on a lot of shit, and was really saying like get your shit together. Um, and this sorry, I was shaking my leg. Sorry if that was shaking the camera. But this tiger is here to help you work through all the garbage. It's here to help you through difficult emotions, here to help you through difficult situations while maintaining your power and balancing the dark and the light inside of yourself. This deck in particular is all about duality and how everything is connected, and how opposites are really just the two sides of the same mountain. The book says one bathed in light and the other cooled in shade. Both are necessary. Let's see, the weakness as a familiar or spirit guide. I'll take this one. The chariot. Okay, so this familiar might pull you along too fast. Like you might not be able to keep up with the energy, and this tiger is going to be like go go go, it's time to move, it's time to get shit done. And this tiger might be going a little bit too fast. We have two sphinxes here. This is such intricate design. I want to see what the guidebook has to say about the chariot. That is the wrong way. The chariot. As I ride, I sometimes struggle. Is it me that is standing still while the landscape flies by? A triumph, at least the appearance of one. If this card appears, then you are amidst a moment of achievement, whether your own or one you share with others. This is a lovely moment to celebrate, while still being aware that there is work to be done. Or is the work really just beginning? Nevertheless, be happy. The work ahead will be all the easier for your current triumph. You are now holding the reins, but remember to use will, not force. Where are you traveling to? Oh, travel might be indicated here. A question that needs to be asked and asked again, but for this moment let it merely sit in the back of your mind to be picked up and to lift you up after the festivities. When we celebrate, we can forget our differences. We can walk a path of unity shared through joy. If only we could be united every day. That is some powerful stuff. That talked about a lot. Oh, these cards are like the same size. Let's see. Let's have your familiar tiger describe pile 1. Tiger, describe pile 1. This tiger energy, as I'm shuffling, is very excited. It's very excited to meet you. And to begin working with you. Tiger is very powerful and very joyous. Like Tiger celebrates when it's time to celebrate. You can think of like lazy cats stretching in the sun. Cats are so like self-assured. I think I read on Tumblr once that like every cat thinks it's the best cat to have ever lived, and every cat is like has self-esteem in that way, that they know they're a cat and they know that that's pretty cool. So you probably have some cat energy too. So let's see, describe you is Wu Wei. So this is actually a unique card in this deck. Let us see what it means. I'm turning to the books a lot here. All right, Wu Wei. To act in accordance with destiny. Nothing is simpler, nothing is harder. When we exert all our strength and effort, do we achieve the most? When we demand that our views are correct, how many do we convince? Is the victory that is Pyrrhic merely one step towards ultimate loss? Picture the stream. It flows across the land adapting to the contours and harmony with the rocks and valleys, and slowly, gently, with an almost invisible display of force, the land erodes and submits to the way of the stream. Learn to allow, do by not doing, adapt, take the shape of the circumstances you inhabit, and then from within, gently do enough, just enough, so that your influence may turn the tide. Thus do we begin a story with a legacy in its heart. So, Tiger is saying that part of getting your shit together is allowing yourself to rest. If you are working yourself to the bone, then you're not going to be very productive in the long run, because if you don't choose a day to rest, your body will choose one for you. And it is a lot less chaotic to just schedule time to rest and relax. And when you're resting, you might need more time than you think, because it might take a little bit for you to actually relax after working. And so you might need to schedule more time than you think. Um, and that time is going to be when you are at your most spiritual as well. You're going to be able to connect to your guides after you've been resting and rejuvenating. Drinking tea might be something that you like to do that can help calm and soothe you. Some chamomile tea, can't go wrong, makes you sleepy. Um, Tiger, again, that cat, the catnap energy of laying down in a sunbeam. Tiger would love to rest and rejuvenate with you. So, whenever you are like sitting down with a book or your cup of tea, or just maybe not scrolling on your phone, but doing whatever it is that relaxes you, laying on the couch, sitting in your comfy armchair, wherever it is that you feel most cushy and comfy and cozy, Tiger is going to be right there with you, encouraging you, because you more than deserve rest. Like with the Seven of Wands, you've been working very hard, and this moon, you've been diving into your subconscious. You've been doing the work, and this chariot is here to lead you out of it. Um, because tiger, once tiger finds its prey, it hunts it and kills it and eats it and gets shit done. There might be a little bit of tension between you and your familiar, because they might want you to get up and go a little bit faster. Um, I hope that's not too contradictory to what I was saying about rest. I hope you know what I mean. Of when it comes time to get shit done, Tiger will be pulling you along quite quickly, and you might this shit that I'm talking about getting done. Sorry for how foul mouthed I am. Sorry, not sorry. Um, but the stuff that needs to get done might be to do with work, might be to do with friendships. It could be personal power, a journey of personal empowerment. Um, it could be spiritual growth as well. Tiger might be really ready to be like, okay, yes, an animal spirit guide for you. Thank you for allowing my energy into your life so that I may help and support you and bring you ever further to your highest good. I have a bunch of other spiritual friends that I want you to meet, and I want to lead you to a higher spiritual understanding. And you might not be ready for that kind of spiritual growth yet. That's where this rest and relaxation really comes in, giving yourself time to meditate. If meditation isn't your thing, maybe try a guided meditation. I know it's hard for me to meditate without a guided meditation. I have ADHD and my mind goes everywhere. Even, you know what, I can't do the body scans. I lose all thread when they're doing the body scan. It takes so long. I'm like, my mind is anywhere else. Anyway, um, finding stillness, where it suits you is paramount here. The next card, let's see if it'll fit in this row. The Page of Discs. And this is, what can this familiar teach you? The Page of Discs, how to believe in yourself, how to get grounded. They are standing with their feet planted in the earth with grass growing around their legs. They are good grounded. And they have flowers coming out of their hair. I really love that little detail. So flowers might be important to you. You can ask for signs from this familiar. We've got a bunch of symbols here already, that you can take as significators. Um, so the Page of Discs is a little bit young and naive and not really a master of their craft yet. They're still learning, they're still an apprentice. So this tiger is acknowledging the fact that you may be the first, or they might be the first or one of the first spirit guides you really get into contact with, and there's this allowance of mistakes to happen. This tiger is saying that it is a teacher. It's here to teach you. It's not here to berate you or tell you you're not doing a good enough job. It's here to support you and build you up and lead you to your highest good. Um, this is also calling you to enjoy the natural world around you. Get outside at least once a day, see the sun, touch some grass. Even if you don't have any grass, touch the ground. But getting outside at least once a day, I think your tiger might have messages for you and signs you see out and about in the world. Tigers themselves, cats in general. Um, and I believe any other symbols do we have here? We have the wands, the moon with a mirror. It looks like here mirrors might be significant for you. We have a chalice here and a diamond. We have crescent moons. We have stars. We have lots of little goodies. All right. How can you best learn from and collaborate with your um, uh, familiar? We have the Queen of Discs. Let's put her in the middle there. We have the Queen of Discs with a fox and a deer with some butterflies and birds around. And the poor little fox has bandages on his arm. So this is a very nurturing, caring, healing energy here. We have a fish above their head as well. Interesting. So the Queen of Discs is the queen of all the riches and jewels underneath the ground, Persephone energy, Hades energy even, at least in my opinion. Um, there needs to be a level of trust um, between you and this animal spirit guide. Trust that they will bring you to your highest good, like I've been saying, and that they're here to help you, not hinder you or humiliate you, God forbid. They are a caring, compassionate energy, and they'll meet you with kindness and compassion, especially when you have issues or you're struggling. Going to this tiger and being like, I need help, bud, give me some direction. The tiger is more than happy to show you how it's done, more or less. All right, and then the potential of your relationship is the Lovers, Gemini, rose quartz, heart chakra. Oh, at least I think it's the heart chakra. I have a deck called the Crystal Tarot that gives the chakra for each card, and I don't know if it's heart in this one. It might be throat, or sacral. I say heart chakra because it's the Lovers. Um, we have a snake up here. We have flowers. We have leaves. We have geese in the corner here, as well as our little Adam and Eve, if you want to go biblical, and our really cool angel at the top with a bunch of different arms. I think that's a cool touch. Um, so this is the potential of your relationship as the Lovers. Okay, this tiger might help you with romantic love as well. Might help you choose partners and vet people of like, are you going to treat me the way my tiger treats me? Because my tiger treats me great. I think this tiger is here to like raise your standards of what's acceptable in relationships, and they might lead you to someone who is right for you, someone who you match with. I guess literally on Tinder, or do other sites call it matches? Probably, um, but you might be on the dating apps. I don't know. I want to look what it says about the Lovers. That is number 6. The Lovers. I hold your hand and know that there's no greater intimacy. Thank you for sharing your days with me. It will be a sweet sadness to say goodbye. It is the choices we make as individuals that define who we are, but we grow through togetherness. Love is the eternal truth. The gods know it, the animals know it. Humans often remember it, but just as often forget. It is through the ones we love, the ones we can bare our souls, minds, and bodies to, that we discover the truth about ourselves. You are an individual that is interlinked with all of life through love. Celebrate it. Two souls cannot become one, but one soul lifting another through encouragement and kindness can allow another soul to shed its withered leaves, rest, re-blossom, and repeat. Whether it is two souls of two people or two parts of one being, it is our opposites uniting that is the map to the way. So yes, I think you are going to fall in love with yourself over and over and over again once you allow the strength that Tiger will show you blossom. We have a lot of growth pictured here. We have flowers and blooming, as well as letting go of old things with this like autumn tree here. Any other messages from Tiger? I'm going to pull some cards just to give us some advice that Tiger wants us to know. What messages does Tiger want to come through? All right. The Tower. Okay, so if chaos is ensuing in your life, Tiger is here to stay strong and stable for you and remind you to stay grounded, waiting for the right time to pounce on what it is that you want to accomplish. And maybe who you want to accomplish. Ayo. Okay, I'm going to clear the tarot here and pull our oracle cards and get some messages that way. Chaotic. I believe this is the Divine Abundance deck. I threw out the box because it was a very bad box that hated to be opened, so I keep it in a rubber band. But let's see. What general advice does Tiger have for us today? All right. Tiger, what messages do you have for us today? True offering. Oh, leaving offerings for your spirit guides might be something that you could get in the habit of doing if it's something you enjoy, leaving little dishes of like beads or little bits of food, some honey maybe, maybe some milk. What do tigers like? Some raw meat? No. Okay, true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Okay. We have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Talking about that eternal love. Love is a force that we can tap into whenever we desire. And last one is divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. I have headphones on connected to my phone with a cord, and I have the cord around the back of my neck so you can't see it. And if I move, I'm afraid I'm moving my phone. But anyway, some real behind the scenes of my filming setup. Real patchwork circus we've got going on here. But I hate to leave you here, Pile 1, but this is the end of our reading. I am so happy that Tiger came through for you. Let's take one more look at this beautiful card. Tell me if this reading resonates for you. I would love to hear how you feel about Tiger and Tiger energy, and hopefully I helped you feel a little bit more empowered today. So without further ado, I shall close our reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for leaving likes, comments, and subscribbles. And I will see you next time. Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. If you chose the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle, then this reading is for you. Sounds like rain a little bit. But without further ado, let us find your familiar. This is a very special deck that has a lot of love and energy poured into it. You can really feel the author's intention when you're holding this deck. I also love how small and cute it is. You are probably very cute yourself for having picked it. Alright, which animal spirit guide wants to come out for pile 2? Okay. Manas with meerkat. How beautiful. Let's see what the book says. Meerkat, meerkat. Page 40. Alright, the keenly intelligent meerkat finds joy in family and kin. Each individual contributes their own strengths to the betterment and success of the clan and society. Lessons learned by one generation are then passed down to those that follow, continuing to strengthen and protect the clan. As much as Mana speaks of the joy of clan and kinship, this rune represents the rational mind and intelligence rather than emotion and instinct. When you're presented with this rune, it is time to leave emotions behind and return to the rational. It references the seed of divine intelligence in the human soul and our united collective potential. This is a time for the mind, memory, and learning. In reverse, this rune represents depression, blindness, self-delusion, bigotry, and intellectual arrogance. The keywords: humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, learning. Magical workings: use this rune as an aid to access the collective unconscious of Earth and humanity. Draw it in the sand at the beach or in the dirt when forest bathing. Okay, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to move this over to this side. Alright, let's get into your tarot and we'll do a little interview with Meerkat. Meerkat, of course, makes me think of Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King. Lion King 1.5, one of my favorite movies of all time. It is so funny and so good, and I haven't watched it in a couple years, but I'm sure it would still hold up. Alright, so Meerkat, first card we want is to describe yourself. Okay. The Five of Wands. Okay, this Meerkat is here to help you with conflict. This meerkat is here to help you make sense of confusing situations. When fear and anxiety are running rampant, the meerkat is here to help you take a deep breath and clarify. The Strength is the Queen of Swords. Yes, they're going to give you the words you need in order to set boundaries for yourself. We have an owl pictured here, signifying wisdom and Athena, if you're into Hellenistic paganism, as I often am. The Queen of Swords she's funny, she's decisive, she is very, very intelligent and loves to flaunt her intelligence with banter and wordplay. Poetry might be something important to you. Maybe you write poetry or you like to read it. If you don't like poetry, maybe pick up a poem book and see if anything moves you. Maybe give it a try. Journaling might also be important for you. Dream journaling. I'm going to see what it says in the book about the Queen of Swords. Swords, 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 Queen of Swords. Fierce in the most wonderful of ways, the Queen of Swords indicates a person that is brilliant, creative, and intuitive. This person brings out the best energy of the people they come into contact with. Spend as much time with this person as possible. I love that. I love when it just says, this is a good person. Spend time with them. Making sure my phone's not crooked. I am filming on my phone with headphones connected by a cord, and I'm afraid that I'm pulling on the cord and making everything crooked, but little backstage pass into my film setup. Alright, alright. What is your weakness? All right, I'll take this one. The Seven of Discs. So Meerkat is not going to be very patient with you. They might be a little bit rushed of like, it's okay, let's just clear now. Like we can just clear our energy now. You don't have to wait. So the Meerkat is very fast paced in that way. Um, this Meerkat will not help you with gardening, as we can see here. Um, Yes, there's not a lot of patience. There's a lot of like wanting to take your hand and move forward with things. Pile one also talked about that. We had the chariot come up. If you were drawn to pile one, you might want to take a look at the reading. I won't spoil who the familiar is that we got, but it's a pretty good one. Okay. Now I have the meerkat describe you, pile two. How would meerkat describe pile two? I'll take this one. The devil, Capricorn, smoky quartz. Okay, okay. Let's take a look. Beautiful energy. I love this devil. The devil is always very sexy for me. Like, I know it's bad, but it's like bad, you know? Oh, like, how tall are you? 6'2" with the horns? Oh my god, you're so funny. um, Okay, so you might get in your own way a lot. You might find yourself tumbling and tripping over landmines that you planted. Um, they're the lovers he pictured here are they're in traps of their own devise, of their own making. Um, Um, you're probably a very sexy person. You're probably very attractive, and you probably like to indulge in the finer things in life. Um, Sometimes to the detriment of your health or better judgment, but oftentimes just for fun. Um, I know it's the devil card, but I'm getting like such like yummy energy. Sorry to use that word, that's gross. But like sensual energy of you have a lot of gods and goddesses wanting to talk to you. You have a lot of spiritual guides wanting to get in touch with you because your energy is just so delicious and lovely. Your energy is so like if you might be into kink, you might be into that BDSM lifestyle. We got people tied up in ropes here. Um, but you might be into ropes. Not to get too 18 and up on YouTube, but you might be into ropes or restraints of some kind. If not, you might want to try it. If you do try it, come back and let me know in the comments how it was for you, and I'll tell you my own journey as well. Okay, what can Meerkat teach pile 2? What can Meerkat teach pile 2? Sometimes cards fall out and sometimes they don't, and I just pick them. Let's see if one flies out. The cards are just falling out of the deck for you. All right, I'll take this one. The Eight of Cups. What can you teach me? Meerkat can teach you how to let go, how to move on from things that no longer serve you. Meerkat is here to teach you that some things are better left in the past and it's okay to move on. We don't have to hold tightly to things, even for sentimental value. It's okay to, excuse me, it's okay to get rid of old belongings or possessions. It's okay to clear out your closet. It's okay to say goodbye to material things that once brought us joy but now no longer serve us. It's okay to leave relationships behind. I'm getting big like physical items like in your like material world around you, letting go of them. If you're moving, letting go of the old place where you used to live might be kind of hard, but Meerkat is here to help guide the way. And then how can you best learn from and collaborate with Meerkat? How can pile 2 best learn from and collaborate with Meerkat? I'll take this one. Justice. I believe that is Libra energy. And I want to say the crystal is jade. Yeah, I'll say jade. Um, we have a cat here with the little Libra sign on his forehead. We have some stars. We have what looks to be an asteroid in the sky. I don't know if you can see that over on the left. But so being kind to yourself is really where Meerkat is going to help you shine. Being fair to yourself and not overworking yourself. That was a theme in pile one as well, is not overworking yourself. Um, Meerkats, I'm thinking of Lion King 1.5, where Timon is set to be on sentry duty to watch out for any predators, so that he can warn the hive, the herd, the group, the home, the family of other meerkats. And it's scurry, sniff, flinch. And he does a whole song about it, but it paints the meerkats as like kind of a fearful animal, that are always on the lookout for baddies. Um, so what was I trying to say here? You might have a lot of fear and anxiety about certain things in life, and Meerkat is here to help calm that within you, is here to help soothe. It's a very comforting presence, but it's also like it's a real presence, as like it's not going to sugarcoat things for you. Like when things are shitty, Meerkat will be like, yes, it is shitty, let me help you walk through it. And then the potential of the relationship is Six of Swords. This is resting. This is moving away from difficult situations. This is being taken care of as well. There is this feeling of someone like swaddling you in warmth. Let's see what the book says about Six of Swords. Cups, Swords. Number 6, you are moving away from rocky times. Through balance, stability, and self-confidence, your life is now heading in the direction of growth and beauty. Good for you. Everything you will need is waiting for you when your journey is over. Okay, okay. So, a bit of completion of cycles ending represented here a little bit, leaving things behind that no longer serve us. Okay, I'm going to clear the tarot cards and move on to your oracle. I believe this is called the Divine Abundance Oracle. I have since gotten rid of the box because it was a very bad box that did not like to be opened. So I threw it away. I recycled it. While I'm shuffling, I wanted to say thank you so much for adjusting my shirt, letting me read for you. One of my favorite things to do, for all seriousness, so any like, comment, or subscribe, subscribble, as Asotera would say. I hope she doesn't mind that I've stolen that. But any like, comment, or subscribble you leave is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this reading, I would love to hear if anything resonates down below. If you're excited to work with Meerkat, tell me what's been going on. Okay, what messages does Meerkat want to tell us? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't pull a last advice card that I did in pile 1. I shuffled for what, like, general advice that their familiar would give them at this specific time when you were watching the video. Alright, let's see. What advice does Meerkat have for us? I'm going to take this one. The Page of Wands. Follow your creative flow. Follow your passion and your ambitions. And, oh, I don't know if I can do this justice. It's really lovely. This is high ambitions. He's looking up towards what it is he wants to accomplish, and he has all the fire beneath him to get him where he wants to go, or where they want to go. I don't know this person's gender. I guess we can decide. I'm going to say they. They/it is this Page of Wands pronouns. So it is looking. Let me know what pronouns you guys use. Um, I have gone by they them before. I was non-binary for a time. I really do feel like my gender was um, like non-binary, and then I sort of shifted back over to going by she her. It was a really cool time of my life to be in that gender androgyny and to really be connected to my masculinity. It felt so good. I recommend people playing with their gender expression as much as they want. I think it's healthy. So this Page of Wands might be bringing you to a new way of looking at gender. Um, Anything else? We have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, picture with represented here by the fire. The Page of Wands is quite creative. You might be musically gifted or talented in the arts. Um, and yes, there's just a lot of passion and ambition here that is really lovely to see. And the meerkat is here to be your buddy as you go along your way. But anyway, back to this oracle deck that's getting shuffled so very chaotically by me. All right, all right, all right, all right. Sometimes I repeat myself in readings, and I wonder if people who watch multiple piles mind that I said the same thing as I did in the previous pile. All right, I'll take this one. Okay. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Ooh, we have a bird here. We have some white flowers and butterflies. Clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine, mine, mine to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. Oh, we have a lot of green here, so the heart chakra might need some love from you. Some heart opening yoga might be good. Any sort of stretch that opens your chest. And last one is guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow, with the sailboat here and some butterflies and blue flowers. Now, any of these symbols I point out can be confirmation for you. You can also take them and be like, oh yeah, there was butterflies a lot in my reading on YouTube that I watched, and I've been seeing butterflies a lot out and about, and I can take that as a sign from the universe that it's got my back. And with that, I shall leave your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below, and let me know how it resonated. Bye! Hi there, Pile 3. If you chose the Cosmic Creatures deck, then this reading is for you. And I'm going to tap a little bit on this beautiful box. Alright, let's get started. So we have the book, and we have our little box of cards, boxo cards. I just want to, as I'm doing this, greet you, Pile 3, and say hello, hello. Thank you for choosing this video, and I hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. Alright, what cosmic creature wants to meet Pile 3 today? Let's get it nice and shuffled. Alright. Alright, universe, what cosmic creature is coming out for Pile 3 today? Take this one. Dragon. Oh my god, could we have gotten a cooler one? Pile 3. Dragon. Okay, alright, sorry. I'll rein it in. Look at that. And I love this art. The gradient, lineless style, I just think is so, it's just so poppin'. You know what I mean? Alright, let us take a look at what dragon means. You have dragonfly. Dragon. Elemental magic, fortune, longevity. Dripping with ancient magic and wisdom, this mythical creature transcends challenges and offers you valor, bravery, and courage on the face of the unknown. The dragon is the guardian of your hidden treasures and invites you to dive deeper into the secret map of who you are on a soul level. What hidden desires are you keeping locked up? Although doing so keeps them safe from harm, it would be a disservice to hide your passions and gifts from others. Let them roar. Ignite the way to your personal truth no matter who or what stands in your way. On this quest, use the alchemical elements of air, fire, water, and earth to aid you. Dragon medicine is dynamic. It can provide metaphysical knowledge to move through space, protection from evil forces, and the wingspan to keep flying beyond the stratosphere. Let yourself be known as the dragon guides you to your limitless potential. Okay. So we have very powerful messages from dragon coming through. And now I shall move on to the tarot. And as I'm shuffling, I wanted to say thank you for letting me read for you. And if you like this reading, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Okay, let's take this card. The Eight of Discs. No, I'm not taking this card. I changed my mind. I didn't like it. You can do that in tarot readings. You can just just be like, I actually don't like this card. I'm choosing a new one. It's taking control of your own fate. You know what I mean? Alright. Okay. So dragon. If it's the same card, if I get the same card, I'm going to be flabbergasted. Okay. Sometimes that happens to me. I'll put a card back and it just comes back out. Alright, I'll take this one. The Seven of Cups. Not much better. Okay. So dragon is describing themselves as a daydreamer. As someone with lots of lofty goals and ambitions. Doesn't make sense to me. Alright, fine. We'll keep it. It came out, we'll keep it. So I'm trying to think how this would be dragon's description of themselves. Let me pull their strength and see if that... Okay. So dragon is very grounded while still holding lofty ambitions and desires. And I think dragon is here to help you with that, of staying practical and rooted in reality while still letting your spirit soar. This dragon is here to guide you spiritually, is here to guide you through meditations, here to guide you through rituals, here to guide you through magical spells and witchy workings. This is a very serious energy. It is very masculine. It is very, not heavy, but like deeply rooted. Ancestor work might be something that is useful, beneficial to you. It feels like there's a long line of spirit guides waiting to talk with you. And dragon is here to guard you from any shitty spirits that may want to threaten you or knock you off your balance. Dragon is here to fight for you, and dragon really cannot stand other people putting you down. Can really just like not stand when other people aren't fair or kind to you, and you might even feel anger from your spirit guide when a situation like that arises, because the dragon just wants to protect you and wants to keep you safe. And dragons keep hoards, like dragons guard treasure, and you are a treasure. So with strength here as the devil, we have Capricorn and smoky quartz. It's usually the lovers, pictured here tied up. So this devil, so you might work with demons. That might be something that is useful to you. You might work with multiple different dragon spirits. Um, if you do, let me know how it goes. I've never worked with dragons before. Well, I've worked a little bit with dragons. But it's very beautiful energy, but it is very like hefty. It's very deeply rooted, and I can like feel the wings on my back. Everybody has wings. You just gotta tune into them energetically, and you have some. Yep, you've got some wings on you. Um, Spread your wings with pride and joy. All right. Let me see what the book says about the devil. This is a book heavy reading. I've been looking in this book the whole time. Alright, it had me. I swear it. I was held tight in its iron grip, but when I tried to get loose, its grip loosened, and I swear I saw it smile. Some sweetness cures the soul. With the devil, sweetness inevitably leaves a bitter aftertaste. But do you rid yourself of the aftertaste by eating more grapes off of the vines, or do you abstain until the temptation no longer works on you? It is very common to be a captive of one's own desires. So, if you rely on substances a bit too much, I think this is sort of like a little bit of a wake up call of like, okay, maybe we don't need to do this much, or turn to this when we feel shitty, and maybe there are some other healthier ways to express our emotions. It is very common to be a captive of one's own desires. They can bind us and grip us until we feel we can no longer breathe under the pressure. When the devil appears, it is a sign that something in your life is holding you back. Will you succumb to desire, or will you free yourself? It is a simple, quiet strength we all possess that can shatter the illusion of desire. When we choose to draw on strength, the grips of the devil loosen and we feel a little freer with every step forwards we take. Okay? I'm going to shuffle this again and keep pulling. So let's see what dragon's weakness as familiar would be. What is dragon's weakness? I'm going to take this one. The Eight of Discs. So this dragon is not going to sit with you through menial tasks and labor. They might like sit at your feet and like curl up, but they're not here to help you with your career. Or the job that you're doing. There might be other spirit guides that are more, fuck. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat, so there might be a spiritual meaning about that, or it just means I need water. I think this dragon is a fan of, how do I want to say this? Yes, this dragon isn't going to sit down with you while you do menial tasks, I think is the main message that I'm getting here. Um, the dragon is ever. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's take these three. Sorry for swearing. Sorry, not sorry for swearing so much, actually. I like swearing. Okay. The next is to describe you. The moon. The moon came out in pile one, I think. The moon came out in one of the past piles, and the devil came out in one of the past piles. So if you're drawn to some of them, you might want to go back and watch. Um, but the moon. So you are someone who feels your feels the depth of emotion, and you're not afraid to handle your shadow self and the subconscious. You might be someone that is very comfortable with your own shadow, in which case very cool, and I think the dragon admires that about you. I think you might be a very intense person, and you might be very spiritual as well, like you could be a witch. I'm picturing dyed black hair, so if you've been thinking about dyeing your hair black, fucking go for it. I think it'll look sick. Um, and twisted, bro. Okay. What can you teach me? Is the magician. So this dragon Okay, this is for my witches. This dragon is here to help you with your witchcraft and your manifestation. This dragon is a powerful ally. We have blackbirds, so crows or ravens might be important for you. We have roses, as well as the swords, discs, cups, and wands. And we have some coins pictured here above the stack of books. And what do the books have? They have Mercury and a star and a wheel. So any of those signs or symbols might be confirmations for you. We have the infinity sign above their heads. The number 8 could be important, and the number 1, the self, the building block of the universe. Okay, so if you are new to witchcraft, but I feel like most of you are not, I feel like a lot of you are probably more experienced. Um, I'm getting a lot of irritations. Like my eye itching and my throat catching. So there might be some negative energy around you that needs to be cleared. And how can I best learn from and collaborate with you? The Chariot. The Chariot came out in a separate pile as well. So you might have two more familiars that are ready to meet you. Um, The Chariot, okay, if you're looking for how to best learn from and collaborate with Dragon, it is to get shit done. Like, take care of your to-do list, get yourself situated, and then you can spend some time doing spiritual labor and doing spiritual work. Um, This is also a call to enjoy your riches, enjoy the fruits of your labor. I think you're probably a very hard worker and you might not give yourself enough kudos, but kudos are due, and it's all right to see yourself as this charioteer, as someone who does get shit done, who has a very strong will center, and marches headfirst into their obstacles and meets the challenges head on. Um, there is a warning of the chariot to maybe not go too fast. Travel is also indicated here. If travel or moving house is coming up. And the last card, the potential of the relationship, is the Four of Discs. Okay, in my Book of Shadows, when I first started learning tarot, I was using the Shadowscapes Tarot and the Crystal Tarot, and some other resources to consolidate what each card meant. And the Four of Discs, or the Four of Pentacles, I have written down as the Dragon's Hoard, because it's all about holding on to your riches and what is important to you. So the potential of this relationship is potentially potential, okay, obviously, the potential to let go of certain resources and to unclench your fists and to let things that have been meaning to leave your life allow them to leave, and they will leave space for new things to enter. I think Dragon is really ready to welcome in some new energies, some new people and relationships into your life. I think you might have been in a sort of rut relationship wise, and I think Dragon wants to introduce you to new people who are going to help you become the best version of yourself and to be great friends with you as well. This could be spiritual friends, this could be real friends, IRL. Let me read what it says about the Four of Discs. It's about letting go in order to gain. The Four of Discs. Clinging to the things that you have achieved out of a fear of loss may be keeping you from new opportunities. Exactly. There may be room for new and exciting growth when you find the courage to let go of the things that may actually be burdening you. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see, but the key to the locked door is on the floor and he has to let go of his discs in order to pick it up. And the discs will be there when you set them down. This, I don't know if this is bloviating a little bit, but it might be related to your career. The pentacles suit or discs in this deck often describe our financial security. And so this might be pointing to taking a little bit of a break from work. That's also a theme in this reading, as well as taking a break from work. I think everybody needs more relaxation in their life. Okay, and I'm going to clear the tarot. Hopefully that was interesting for you. And we are going to move on to the Oracle deck. I believe it is called the Divine Abundance deck. It came in a box that hated being opened, so I have since recycled it. And I keep it in a rubber band. But oh, I forgot it again. I forgot in pile 2 and I forgot in pile 3. I gotta recut the deck, gotta reset it. I forgot to draw a bit of advice for you from straight from Dragon. Okay. What advice does Dragon have? I'll take this top card. The Six of Wands. Celebrate your victories. Okay. So, if you have been watching with a sense of dread, hopefully this reading has brought you clarity and not confusion. If you've been watching and you're like, this is anxiety inducing, this probably isn't your pile. But this is a call to celebrate your successes. I think you have made some big strides in your career, and I think now you can take a little bit of a break and appreciate how far you've come. Okay, there we go. The advice is to celebrate yourself. Straight from Dragon's mouth. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull a few cards. While I'm shuffling, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. And let me know how it resonated for you in the comments. Get in the comments! Okay. We have clearing. This came out in pile 2. Okay. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine, mine, mine to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. Faith with hummingbirds. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. With a lotus flower, and we have a god with an elephant face pictured here. I do not know their name. And lastly, we have acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. So that is where I shall leave you. Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.